Hello everyone, Kidikaudewind here playing Pro Cycling Manager 2020. Let's get a move on. Mercantour Classic Alp Maritimes. We should be amongst the favorites. Actually, we are the main favorite to win this. We are, of course, chasing the Tour de France. We need a level up. We need 150 points. We will get 50 points from the end of the month or the month change. So we need 100 points from this race and then Criterium de Dauphiné. We should be able to do that also. Mont Ventoux challenge. So we have those 3 races or 2 one-day races and an 8-day long Criterium de Dauphiné to accomplish those 100 EXP points. We are confident that we will be able to do that. Let's get into this first race. We are the leader of the team, which we should be, since we are the favorite to win the entire thing. Minus 1 day, but we get +1 in mountain and hills. Downhill being -1 is of course a bad thing, but other than that I think we are totally fine. We're gonna have someone help us here early on, and we're gonna go with Chevrier. I don't think we have had him on the team before. No, I think he's new because we don't know anything about his stats or anything, so he should be a totally new one. Fun stage, a lot of mountains, up and down, and then a high altitude finish. Should be a fun thing to do here. We need to be careful, we can't get overconfident. Just because you are the favorite doesn't mean there will be other people here that can climb and will be able to challenge us quite well today. A lot of people want to be in the breakaway. How many is that? 15? 15 people at the moment. I'm sure there will be more when we have that breakaway form. This is actually not looking that well for us. Mostly because of the breakaway. They are 11.5 minutes ahead of us. Will we be able to get that much time on them in this climb? I am doubting it. We have Barbin helping us. The pace is high. I just wanted to check the pace, that's why I went with the free effort, just to see how fast they were going. So the pace is good for us. It's still a tough pace. 85 effort at this point. We can see that our helpers are about to get obliterated. They are done for the day pretty much. We are gonna take advantage of Barbin for as long as we can, but it's not going to be much longer. Tarame, he is not in the best position. Should we ask him to come up? Nope, I think we are happy as things are. 10 minutes behind now. The pace is very slow. Attack from O'Connor. We are not going to attack, but we're gonna go with 75 effort because we can't let this happen. We can't let people kill us this badly. Hamilton, that is not our teammate Hamilton, that is someone else. We are in a group of 7. It was, now it is a bit more. We're gonna see what happens once we have passed these breakaway people. Hard to tell how many we are in our group. O'Connor is just ahead of us. How much further to the top of this climb? Still quite far. A lot of people have been falling on this stage. It started to rain about halfway through the stage as well, and that have only increased the number of falls. 19.5 kilometers left to go. We have passed O'Connor. Rivera is right behind us. He is also one of the favorites today. He is very skilled when it comes to riding in mountains. Time 6 minutes to the front of the breakaway. Can we up the pace a little bit? I'm a bit scared to do that. I think 75 is fine. Gonna have a look where we are. We still have a long way to go. A long way. 75 is too fast. You need to slow down. 67. Should we let someone else pace? That is dangerous. We have 3 people in this group now. Ciccone, Rivera and us. 6 minutes to the front of the breakaway. We are not gonna be able to find them. The breakaway will win. Rivera is done. We can see who else was behind us in that group together. We can actually look here. It is Raishambash that is together with Rivera. Time now, 5.5 minutes. Did Ciccone drop? He is tired. He is very tired. Let's do 75 effort here for the last bit. A lot of people are tired at this point. Bit worried what is happening ahead of us. It's 4.5 minutes now. We are not gaining a lot of strength here in the downhill. There is some even ground now, and then there is more downhill. Sorry. And there are 2 parts to the final climb. 8.5 kilometers left to go. We would like to ride together with someone. We can see that we are recovering some yellow bar now. That will be important, but it is possible that people behind us are recovering a lot more yellow bar than us, and then they can be stronger coming into this climb. 6 kilometers left to go. Let's do 75 effort. Should we have been in their aerodynamic position? Come into the climb. Who is that? Who is that coming up? Ciccone, he is strong again. 2 minutes to the front of the aerodynamic. Should we take the energy gel? Yeah, let's do it. We need to go fast. We need to gamble. 80 effort. 80 effort coming into this climb. I don't think we will be able to do it. It's too far. It's too far. We need to go down to 75 effort. Ciccone, he is not with us anymore. It's going to be a breakaway victory today. They are over the line any second now. Joyan Garcia, Marcus Garcia, Storer. We are sprinting up to 4th place. Very strong performance by the breakaway. There were 19 people going into the breakaway, and apparently that was too many. They managed to get a massive gap. Kalmijan worked a lot at the front of the peloton for the first half of the stage, but he was done after that. And then Hamilton tried to take over. Chevrier did a little bit of work as well, but we didn't have anyone strong enough to really chase down the breakaway, and I guess no other team really wanted to help us either. And I thought we would be a shoe-in for the win here. We showed that we are a lot stronger than the competition when it comes to the climb, but the breakaway was just too far ahead. Kaya Rural, Seguros, RGA, they did that very well. I think both of them are very capable climbers, at least Johan Garcia. And he showed that today. He showed that he is super strong. Do we get any points for that? We need them. No, we didn't get anything. The team wanted us to win this race and we failed to do so. The pressure is on. Criterium de Dauphiné, we need to get 100 EXP points during this 8-day long tour. We are the leader of the team. We are in good race day conditioning here on the first stage. We are close to hitting the fitness peak, and it's way too early for that, really, but we can't do anything about that. We just need to accept it if it comes in too early. Today's stage, it's considered a flat stage. We can see there is up and down a small hill there, but it's a lap around that hill a few times and then a flat finish. So sprinters are expected to do well here. Our best sprinter is Manzin. What about the rest of the team? Turgis, he is in very bad fitness, 80 fitness. That's not good enough to be of any help to us. Um, Probably not ever in this tour. Maybe a little bit, but it's going to be Barban that is our main helper when it comes to the tougher stages. But he is also not that good. We would have liked to have a better helper, but we can't do anything about that. We need to do our best and just focus on this stage now. We are waiting on water. Who is getting us water? It is cousin. I'm not sure how to say that. We need to try and make something happen here. We're gonna use 89 effort to move up. The hill is not really that difficult, but let's see if we can create something. And it is already over. At least we get a few mountain points. Hamilton is supposed to help us here at the end of the stage. Not sure where he went. 13 something kilometers. At least we got some water. Good job, cousin, getting us the water. I had to read the list to remember who it was. 12 and something kilometers left to go. We're just gonna take it easy here for a little bit. We are in a good position. 146 people all together, and then someone dropped just as I said that. Should be a downhill coming soon, and there we are. People are falling. Someone had to withdraw. Was that? There is a break in the peloton. Will probably not be a time difference anyway. We are waiting to take the energy gel. We want to take it at the 6 kilometer mark. There we go. Hamilton, he is pretty good on the flat. Yeah, he is. He got 72 on the flat today. Let's see if we can move up a little bit using the aerodynamic skill. And then we're gonna take the sneaking skill as well, and 89 effort as Hamilton comes up to us. Who is that? McNulty. He is pacing really fast. We are in a great position to start the sprint. We should be able to get a really good placement here. Can we even win this? Nope. Quite a lot of people managed to pass. We sprinted a little bit too early. It seems like I thought it was good to start at the 1.5 kilometers, but we are in 10th place, and Manzin, our teammate, is in 12th place. A strong first stage here in Criterium de Dauphiné. We are in a good position to compete for a lot of jerseys. Do we get anything for that? Shouldn't. Nope, we don't. Finish in the top 3 overall in the general classification. We are not on target for that yet, but that will change very soon, I hope. Just confirmation, 50 points for the new month. We are in June now. We can look at this as well. I'm using our contacts to work on FTG, Groupama FTG. I felt they have a much stronger team when it comes to the mountains compared to Aguetuer La Mondiale. They also have a decent team, but I felt that FTG was the better choice for us right now, and we will see if that will lead to a contract with them, or if Cyclist or Direct Energy that we are riding for now We'll bring in some good mountain people. It's still too early for anything like that to happen, but we want to be prepared to jump to a new team if that is what we need to do in order to be successful. Same thing, we don't have an objective for the stage. Our objective is for the end of the Criterium de Dauphiné. The team expects us to be in the top 3. We know that is going to be super difficult, but we also know that if we ride the perfect tour, that is very much possible for us to accomplish. Today we have a few more, actually one more helper. We will see if that will make a difference on the stage. The start is a climb. We will be going. We are actually going uphill now, but we see that the end of the stage is all flat, leading up to a sprint. We will try to compete. We have a +3 day, and if we get another good lead out, we need to sprint at the right time this time, because we sprinted too early on the previous stage, and we need to change that. We are ready. 15 kilometers left to go for our rider, and the pace have started to heat up here as we are chasing down the breakaway. Who is that? Polyansky is doing the chase. Wow, wow, wow. He is using a lot of strength just to get the breakaway because it is too early to do any lead out. Juliansen and Ruch will be the last people from the breakaway that join the peloton. We are getting close to the 10-kilometer mark that we are under now. I have decided that Cousin will help us. He is strong on the flat, and that will be the most important thing for the lead out. Mansin is moving up. What is he doing that far up at this point? 7 kilometers left to go. People are actually fighting quite hard here. We're gonna use the energy gel. Should we? Yeah, we're gonna use the aerodynamic skill. 5-kilometer mark. We are happy with our position actually. Let's start to move soon. Not yet, not yet. Okay, we can go now. We're gonna use the sneaking skill just because. It is Mulberger leading his team. 89 effort. Start the sprint, start the sprint. Ooh, we have 8. That was a really bad sprint from us, but we're gonna still get a decent position. This is not what we wanted to see. Ackerman is the winner. Our teammate Mansin is in 5th place and we take 12th place. Something went very wrong for us there. I messed up, I guess. 12th place. Yeah, I messed up and we are not going to get any points for that either. We are still 100 points away from our dream of Tour de France. It is a team time trial. I did not expect that. That is a disaster for us. We're just gonna wait here until it is our turn to start. We should have a really bad team for team trials. We know that our rider is strong and we're gonna need to take a ton of responsibility. Go fast, do a ton of work. We need full meter. I'm actually going to pause here because we need to make sure that we do this as we should. He is decent, he can get a bunch of time. Not sure about the effort at all. It also looks like he is in pretty good form. Let's go fast. You are really bad. You're not going to be up in front at all. Yeah. A lot of people with 67. I think we need to lessen the impact that every rider here has done. Will that work? We will see. Just winging it, no real thought behind it. As we have a bunch, was it 4 or 5 riders on our team with 67 skill in time trial today on this stage. I feel like we can go faster when we are up in front. Everyone needs to go faster. It's really hard to tell what kind of effort they are putting in actually. Hamilton, you need to go faster. There we go. I'm really worried about this. Let's speed it up a little bit here then, because we are not going to make any changes at this point. Actually, we will. We will make a ton of changes. We need to change everything. We are going to have time up in front. There we go. Everyone, you need to go a lot faster. A lot faster. A bunch of a lot faster. All the a lot faster. Faster, faster. All out. All of you go all out. We need to go all out as well. Uh, 5th place at the time check. That is not that bad. Not that bad actually. We are not lost. That is the thing I am the most worried about actually when doing these time trials. That we will be in last place. Should we are far back. Should we make sure that we get another turn up in front? Not too sure about that actually. I think we are happy with this. 5 kilometers left to go. We are gonna be quite far behind the winning team. But hopefully it will be enough. 4 kilometers left to go. We will have another turn up in front, but we are looking a bit tired. So we actually need to take it easy on our rider. Hamilton, you need to do more work. We are actually super tired. We went a little bit too hard on our rider. What happened to the pace? What happened to the pace? We are going way too slow. It is uphill a little bit. Just a little bit. How much further? 1 kilometer left to go. Our rider is struggling. He will take his turn up in front, but he will drop immediately so that we can finish together with the team here. Actually, will we be able to do so? It's hard to tell. Our team is in 5th place. That is actually quite decent. 59 seconds behind at the moment. But we will probably drop a few positions. Not too sure if we will drop any more seconds though. We sacrificed everything, and what will that mean for us? Actually, we're gonna scroll down and see. Yeah, we did finish together with the team. I was a bit worried because it was looking like we were rather tired. I think the time is on the 5th person of the team, and we can see that we ended the stage with 5 people, so we got a bit lucky there actually. Uh, quite far, quite a bit down to the other people in our team. Who won the stage? Who won the stage? Groupama FTC, our possible team in the future. Pretty nice to see them do well. We are in 7th place, 59 seconds behind. Of course, this changes a lot for the standings. You can see that we are now in 9th place for the youth jersey. And Groupama FTC take over the lead in the standings. They have the top 7 people now in the competition, which is to be expected when you win the team time trial on the 3rd stage. We will not get any experience points now either. We are in 37th place in the standings. One more stage to go in this episode, and the other 4 stages will be in the next episode. No objective on the stage, just be in the top 3 in the general classification. We will not be able to accomplish that today, not on this stage. +3 day, our stats are looking good. Let's have a look at the stage. Small climbs early on. The big climb of the day is here, but it is quite far away from the goal line. We can see there is some smaller climbs. closer to the goal line, but it is a flat finish. So it will be a sprint today. The sprinters will be able to make it to the goal line. But we need to be prepared if any of the puncher type riders try to make something happen. Maybe we can follow them and avoid a sprint finish that way, but it is very unlikely. Mostly it's going to be a sprint. 15 kilometers left to go, and the breakaway is just over. We are hopeful here. I feel like we are strong today. If we messed up on the other two sprints, 10th place on the first stage, 12th place on the second stage, and on the second stage that was a big mess up. We really didn't handle that very well. Cousin is going to help us. I hope we will do a better job. This is the final small climb. It's actually a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Seneschal was leading the peloton up it, but it looks like he let some teammate of his take over. Maybe we should have gone for some mountain points there. Too late now anyway. Let's have a look at the sprint. It's downhill now. I think we're gonna take the energy gel. The 6 kilometer mark still. 6.1. It's fine. There is a little bit of downhill, so maybe it was good to take it 100 meters sooner. 89 effort, that's fine. We're gonna use all our skills. Start to pace up now because we don't want to be found in the same position as on the previous one. 2.7. They are going. Thomas tried to lead out, but he didn't have the energy. So instead, we will lead out with Cousin. When will we need to sprint now then? Demar is going for the victory, but we're gonna take second place. This is more like it. Actually, yeah, we take second place. Demar and we and Venturini. This is more like it. This is what we want to see, and hopefully we will be rewarded with a few experience points. We needed that. After 4 stages, this is what we have for Criterium de Dauphine. Second place on that stage, but we are way behind. In 34th place, 1 minute and 3 seconds behind the leader in Arnaud Demar. Biggest worry might be Reichenbach. He is in second place. He is strong in the mountains. Points jersey. Demar takes over that one. We are in 7th place. A good position because we will take more points in the mountains and such stages than everyone ahead of us. 3 points for the mountain jersey, and we are in 8th place for the youth jersey. Hopefully we will be able to accomplish something. Of course we are in 7th place with the team because that is where we ended on that team time trial stage, and I think that is the only time difference we will see. We will have seen so far in the team jersey competition. 18 points, that's good. We are moving closer to the Tour de France goal. Our chase will continue in the next episode. Until then, I am Killer Cow Divine. Thank you all for watching.